Hey you guys, today I'm gonna do Power Season 2 Episode 1 premiere. It came on last night, but and I watched it last night when it came on, but right after I went out, so I wasn't able to upload a video. Um, it was a so opening because I guess we just had to wrap up a little bit of what happened at the end of the season. I would have wanted more, but hey, it's Power. It's working into its second season. A lot of people didn't get to get into it last season, and a lot of people are starting to get into it now, which is a good thing. Shout out to 50 Cent for bringing this show to us, and I like the show. Don't get me wrong, I like the show. That's why I'm redoing season 2. But I'm gonna talk about it. If I go off topic with this, bear with me. I didn't review last season, so I don't know how it's supposed to go. But it starts off, with the shooter running from the club. I'm trying to think. No, but if y'all didn't see the last season, go find it on. I don't know. I watch it on Showbox. I have an app called Showbox, and that's how I know you can watch the first season. But then I have to start the channel to watch it. But yeah, the shooter was running or whatever, and remember, at the end of the season, she ended up shooting Holly, and she was supposed to have been shooting Ghost, but she didn't. So she running from the scene. Then you got Tommy going to Angela's house because Tommy had shot Nomar at the end of last season, and he heard Angela say that she was a cop. So he goes to her house, not a cop, a prosecutor, whatever, cop. He goes to her house looking through things, ready to kill her, and then he see luggage of Ghost and Angela. So he panicking or whatever, not knowing what's going on. He thinking something, and all that kind of stuff. Then you got Angela. She's at work, and she's trying to tell them that Ghost is a suspect and all this kind of stuff. But then they have this meeting or whatever. Angela, no, that's when she was telling the lady about who Ghost was and how all the stuff that went down and all that kind of stuff. And she got in trouble about losing a person and witness protection, like what I'm saying. So she got in trouble with that. Then you see Tommy, like I said, he found luggage or whatever at homegirl house, whatever. Then Ghost is being questioned by the detectives. This is all the beginning of trying to, cover loose ends or whatever happened at the end of the last season. So he's being questioned, and then after that he calls and tells Angela about the shooting and stuff because that night they were supposed to leave that night and go to Miami, but he had to go and let her know that he couldn't leave right now and all that kind of stuff. And then he tells her he loves her, and I'm just sitting there like, no, you don't. You don't even know what love is, my dude. Like, whatever. So then he calls for Tommy and asks for Tommy for a meetup or whatever. Well, he texts Tommy, and Tommy say okay, but Tommy is like, bullshit, I ain't going to that meeting. Tommy don't know what's going on, so he in panic mode right now. He thinking Ghost is trying to set him up with old girl, so he ain't finna go to Ghost right now. So he ended up going to this house, and he pulling out stuff from the safe, and he gets knocked out. That's all we know about him, is he get knocked out at this point. While now Ghost is trying to look for him, can't find him, all this kind of stuff. And then he calls Holly. No, before he went to get knocked out, he ended up calling Holly, not knowing that she is shot by the shooter or whatever, and he tells her he has to leave town. That's when we see him go to this house and get knocked out when he was going through the safe. So then you got 50 Cent, I don't remember his name on the show, but him and his son Sean riding, and then Tasha ended up calling him, letting him know about the shooting. So he felt like, okay, I gotta get there, whatever. But then 50 Cent ended up talking him not into going, talking about you can't do nothing tonight. No, I'm like, my dude, like, Do you not think they gonna be like, where's your loyalty, and run up on you because you're not showing up for work? Like, this is your job, and you listening to your dad. And I understand him being stuck in the middle of some bull because he's loyal to both. Well, kind of loyal to both because he was sleeping with Tasha, but okay. He kind of been loyal to him doing his work. He ain't been getting in no trouble. Now you about to get him in trouble by not showing up when it was a big shooting. Like, are you trying to get your son killed? Um, but yeah. So then 50 is on a rampage. He is on a rampage trying to find this girl. He goes to the house. I guess where she was supposed to be staying. And if she wasn't there or whatever, then he ended up going to a garage like place and beat the hell out of old boy. Beat the hell out of old boy, trying to find the girl. I mean, fuck him up. And then gonna go take his money and tell his son, let's go eat some sushi. I was like, he just loved to be the character people hate. 50 loves to be that character, the bad guy. I don't understand why, but hey. Maybe that's his personality, period. Like I said, Ghost is looking for Tommy. He on a rampage with him. Then Ghost ends up talking to Tasha because he wants to go out and she don't want him to go out. Yada yada yada. I'm just gonna go by what I remember because going by this note stuff, it felt like I'm missing stuff. So let's talk about Ghost. So, like I said, him and Tasha is talking about the business and how can they keep money going or whatever. But Ghost feel like they can't keep no money and they can open up a club real quick because of the money situation. It got to be clean money and all that kind of stuff. They got to clean the money and all that. So he ended up having to go to this like meeting or whatever, trying to get something for them to give him a second chance and be able to get some money or get some something. I don't know. I don't be caring about that part. But they end up giving him the second chance, but then he had to go talk to his landlord. Come to find out the landlord is Spencer, the guy that's been trying to get him to work for him. You know, because Spencer see how successful Ghost was and all that kind of stuff. So he trying to just step on his toes. And I'm like, dude, you don't know who you playing with. And the only reason why I don't think he yoked you up is because he don't want to get caught up. But I'm like, back up. You don't know who you playing with. But that was basically it about the business side of Ghost. But then on his legal business. Then on the illegal side, he's like I said, he's trying to find Tommy, and at the same time, he has to deal with Lobos or whatever because of the shipment and all that kind of stuff. And you know, they still want to move product and stuff, so he got to go to him and talk to him and work things out with him. And he also had to go to this other guy, but y'all remember he killed Roland in season 1. And now it made it seem like somebody else killed him, but remember 50 Cent, I think it was, had pumped him up to kill Roland, like it was like a traitor-like thing. So then he had to go to these other dudes trying to do business with them, but word on the street is already, you know what I'm saying, he's working with the Hispanics, so they not trusting him. He got to get their trust in again to get this business going, because just as well as he got to get that club going, he got to keep his money going with drugs and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. Then while that's going on, homegirl Angela, I can't stand this girl. Angela is getting in trouble at work. Like I said, she ain't got in trouble at work. She ain't got demoted. She ain't got took off the case because she lost an informant. And you know what I'm saying? On day watch, she lost an informant. So now they got this dude named Sounderball, I think it is. I just know him from A Tale from One Life to Live. That's all I know. But he's gonna head to division, and they can't give her no information about the case because she dropped the ball on the last case or whatever. But it was like even the lady that let them do the case last time, she ended up getting in trouble and off the case, and she had to go work somewhere else. And what else happened? Let me keep looking at my notes. I don't remember. Oh, Lobos, y'all know he got Nomar killed or whatever. So that shit was crazy. When he went to the funeral and was all nice to the mom and then reached down and was talking shit to him. His daughter was there, you know what I'm saying? Because he found out that his daughter was sleeping with Nomar, so he had Tommy kill Nomar. So the funeral happened, and then Angela shows up to the funeral because this case is still stuck on her mind. She's gonna end up getting fired. She is gonna end up overstepping her boundaries, and she's gonna end up getting fired. But she ended up texting the little girl and meeting up with the little girl, and I'm sitting there like, girl, you gonna get yourself in a world of trouble playing for these drug lords. Like, I'm sorry, that's why I can't be a cop, because I'm like, my job, it wouldn't be that damn important. Y'all don't even get paid that much to be putting your life in that much jeopardy because you want to get a person so bad. But like I said, I'll be jumping all over the place because I'm just like remembering things and looking down on things and all that kind of stuff. But even with Angela or whatever, goes, he works my nerves too because he was at home and he was talking to Tasha about the business and stuff like that and about cleaning the money and all that kind of stuff. So she was figuring like, how can I help? So he was telling her all these kind of little territories and expanded territories. So she was giving him pointers like, you know, Tasha been in the game. So she was giving him pointers or whatever, and close that door. But she was giving him pointers, and she was like, the only way she can help him is he stops seeing Angela. She was like, yeah, motherfucker, you didn't know I know, but your ass messed up and left his phone, and I was nosy, so you got caught. So he said he was going to take care of that. So then he goes to Angela and tells Angela, like, I love you, but, because she asked him to move in, like, when are you going to move in? And, because last season he was ready to leave, you know, Tasha and be with her, but then all that stuff happened. So that's what he told her, like, I can't leave my wife right now because of all of the stuff right now. They're my kids and all that bullshit. But you know, I love you, baby. That shit pisses me off, irritates me when dudes do that. But so he can't leave right now with her, but he can still screw her. She's dumb too. That's why I don't like her. But like I said, he said that he kind of gonna fall back with her and show Tasha that he could be with her so Tasha can help him get that money up. But Tasha got a plan of her own, because I don't know Lala's character name, but Lala is her like best friend in here. And she was telling Lala how she loves him and she gonna be with him, and Lala was calling her all stupid and, you know, calling her out on her bullshit, and she was like, if that's the case, why do you got this secret bank account? You showed her this ATM card if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? And remember she was gonna leave him on season 1 with her kids, but then all this stuff happened, so now she gotta rethink things. But she's still gonna keep that bank account open with her side money, because she said, you never know when an emergency gonna come up. And I was like, I'm not mad at her. But I'm like, it's alright, like you ain't doing your dirt with Sean. Come on now. What else happened? That was basically it, besides this last part I'm gonna talk about. But that was basically, I think, it with, let me see, 50, like I said, he beat up the dude. Then he go to another gangster dude that was in jail with him, and he told him how, you know, everything had, how he was supposed to get Ghost killed. He was supposed to, you know, get Tommy on his team and then double cross Tommy and, you know, take everything for himself, because of the way that everything got messed up. He had to go, now he got to go through a plan B, because that's what he was supposed to do. Now he got to do a plan B and just make everything fall apart from the inside. And he's like, I got a plan. And they was like, cool. And he was like, my son. And I'm like, you're going to get the son killed. But yeah, he got that. Then, let me see. I don't care about Angela. Like I said, she off the case. They don't want her to know nothing about the case. Who cares? I think, yeah, I talked about everything besides, okay. Ghost goes to Ghost calls Tommy's mom and was like, "Get out of here." Ghost calls Tommy's mom and was trying to figure out where Tommy was, and she was like, "That's my no good son. I don't know or what." And then he was like, "Well, do you want me to come out there?" And she was like, "No, I'm good." So then when she did that, the camera pan, after they hung up, the camera pans to know that's who had hit Tommy. Tommy had broken her house, and that's where he at. They over there doing drugs together and shit. I'm like, I guess as they say, a family that prays together stays together. I guess what it happens, a family that do drugs together stay together. Cause that I couldn't see myself doing no lines with my mama, daddy, my kids. That's nasty. Um, but they Tommy off the hook, so I can see why his mama off the hook. But then Tasha, when Ghost told Tasha like, oh, his mama haven't seen him, but it's strange how she don't want me to come out there. She always wanted me to come out there. And Tasha, told him to go. Like his mama knows something. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. So he goes over there to check it out or whatever. And she was like, I got a headache. And he was like, I got something for you. So he dangling his bag in front of her little peephole thing at the door. And she hurried up for them drugs. And then hurried up tried to close it. But Ghost pushed that motherfucker open like hell to the door. And he pushed the door open and he was like, where is he? So Tommy was like, here I am right now. And he had the gun like in his hand. So he told his mom to go upstairs and he told Ghost to go in the dining room. So he patted him down. Ghost like, what the fuck are you doing? Like we cool. What are you doing? And so after that, Tommy started going off on Ghost about, him running away with Angela and, oh, y'all trying to set me up and you working with the feds to save yourself. And he's looking at him like, what are you talking about? And, Tommy going off on him about everything and how he was going to kill her and how he was going to put her, how he was going to kill her. But then he saw the bags and stuff and Ghost was sitting there just like, what are y'all talking about? And so he's like, oh, so you didn't know. And that's when he realized that he really didn't know. He's like, okay, if that's the case, you take care of this bitch. You need to go kill her because she's going to set us up. She's probably been watching you all this time. She probably set you up to come back in your life, all this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, like, Ghost still in shock that this broad is, working for the federal prosecution or whatever. So then, he, Ghost like, come on, let's go. I mean, Tommy like, let's go get this broad. And he was like, I have something to tell you. And he told them that Holly got shot. Next thing you know, Tommy was running up in that hospital room for Holly because, he loves her. Is dysfunctional? They work well together. I don't like Holly, but them two work well together because they both know what they're getting into. I just hope Holly don't wake up and turn his ass in because just like Ghost needs Tasha, Tommy needs somebody too, and I just hope she be just this ride or die chick and don't go try to turn them in because she got shot. If that's the case, Tasha, you need to take that bitch out. Not Ghost, not Tommy. Tasha, you need to be the ride or die bitch. And I want to see the ride or die Tasha, the one that she was acting like she used to be. That's what I want to see on the second season. Then the end, Ghost goes to Angela's house, act like everything is good. I think, like, we know he gonna let her pass because we saw the previews, but he goes in and she was like, I thought you didn't want to see me, and he was like, I had to see you, and then he asked her, how was her day at work or something, and it goes off. But I'm into this season, like I said, it wasn't no firework, bang, bang, shoot 'em, first episode, but it was still okay episode, and it just had to tie up the loose ends from them leaving us on a cliffhanger on season 1. If you like what you see, if you new and you like what you see, I'm your girl Miss Nika, but I go by the Ghetto View on everything social media, THA not THE. If you, like I said, like what you see, rate, comment, subscribe, share my videos, comment, I will talk back. Make sure you check out Mike B. I know he's doing the reviews, and I'm not sure who else, but I know for sure Mike B is doing Power. He did season 1 and now he's doing season 2. So make sure you go check out his channel, rate, comment, subscribe on his channel. And like I said, social media, I do everything the Ghetto View. So make sure you follow me and I will follow you back. And I will talk to you in the next video.